hole saw bit that I was putting on the drill decided to go through my thumb. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Brian here, and today we're turning this old stereo cabinet into a controller cabinet. So when I saw this on the old Facebook marketplace, I thought it would be perfect for what I need to do. This is going to be our controller cabinet. It's going to house all of our Apex controllers, all of our Wavemaker controllers, you name it. That way it won't just be sitting on the floor or cluttered on the shelf somewhere. That way I can actually mount it up. I mean, when I saw this for 20 bucks, you can't go wrong. I'm thinking up here we'll do a board from this ledge over, so it sits nice and flush. And thinking about putting the actual Apex and the Energy Bar 8 on top of here, and then we'll do another board across here, across the top shelf, to put like Wavemakers and things on there. Now there's going to be a lot of room up here, I think, so I could probably squeeze in some other controllers up in here. I think it'd be really nice, especially with this glass. Just keep it nice and closed, so it doesn't get damaged, I guess. But if it starts overheating, I can always take the glass off. And then I'm thinking about down here just leaving it open, and probably drill some holes in the back so that maybe I can put an ATO reservoir up in here so that I can hide it. Yeah, so let's get to it. Let's start chopping wood and getting it in there. Remember, safety first. Alright, let's see if I measured correctly. It's not too bad. We'll just have to get another board cut to put here. Might trim a little bit more so that it will actually go and sit down in there, and then I'll just put some screws in on this side to keep it steady, keep it up. But yeah, so essentially this whole top piece will be board, and then we can mount our Energy Bar 8 and the Apex and maybe something else. But we'll have to do some holes as well for the cords, and then have them go down underneath and out here, so that way it's nice and clean looking. Let's keep going. Alright, little change of plans. Set it on this lip and then goes flush here. I didn't count or take into account that when I close the glass that there wouldn't be enough room to close it if the Apex and Energy Bar up here mounted, because it'd be sticking up higher. So what I did was trim off a little on the side here, a little bit more, and put it more receded. And it's not all the way down. I mean, I could do it all the way down, but it's tight squeeze with this board. I was just tapping it with a hammer to get it down there. It's so tight. But now I just made sure it was nice and level-ish. It looks level to me. And now I'm going to cut another board to fit right here. So if you are wondering why I'm not using a board, one whole board that will cover this whole thing, it's because I'm using leftover wood from when I built the canopy. Why not repurpose the wood instead of just having it laying around, you know what I mean? Alright, let's get to it. Alright, take 2 or 3 or whatever I lost count. Anyway, so we started at the top and we ended up at the bottom. I kept going back for measurements to make sure everything would fit, and then the last time I went in, I measured in to make sure the plugs that are going to be on the Energy Bar 8 will actually fit with the glass closed. And I did not account for that, so I had to bring it all the way down, and it seemed to be a 3.5 inch clearance to the top for the plugs and everything in the Energy Bar, so we brought it all the way down to the bottom. I have to say, I do like this better. I like it all the way in there. And I'm going to spray paint this black and then get a hole saw and drill a hole right here so that all the cables and stuff and the wires can go straight down there and through the back. So let's keep going. This little hole saw bit that I was putting on the drill decided to go through my thumb. I was trying to tighten it up on the chuck, and then it slipped, and then it just went right into my thumb. All right, well, let's finish it. Hey guys, so what you just saw is, you know, I had a little boo-boo, had a little accident, but now look at it. I'm healed up. It took about, I want to say, 12 weeks.
Wow, that was embarrassing. It was 12 days.
I took my own stitches out. Yeah, so finished the controller cabinet here off camera because I just wanted to get it done safely, and plus it would just be a whole bunch of just, you know, cuts here and there and whatnot. But I'm gonna go through and show you what I did. Alright, so I think we did a really good job. So up top we have the apex and the Energy Bar. Looks really nice. I've already routed all the wires and everything. The salinity probe has been going all kinds of wacky, give me alerts saying that the salinity is too high, but it's not. So I might have to recalibrate that. But I think it turned out really nice. I used black spray paint instead of having the white wood, and the glass lid functions, which is really nice. And doors function and everything. So I cut another piece of board and just kind of just wedged it up in there. It's kind of at an angle, and then spray painted that black as well, and then drilled a hole here safely this time to put all the wires through. Yeah, you see a little bit of wires. I could have done like each separate tiny holes for each separate controller to route the wires through, but I decided to just do one big hole in the middle. This is my build, this is how I did it, but I mean, you can always do it a different way. You can see my way and then think of a way of improving it. And here I'm going to be putting the pH controller for the calcium reactor. So there's plenty of space here for that to mount that up to as well. And down here I drilled 3 holes for wires and whatnot, and I'm planning on putting the trident down here and whatever else can fit down here. I guess I really don't want to use it for storage, unless, you know, if I have to. But I mainly built this so I can put all my equipment in there and be out of sight, out of mind kind of thing, I guess, and all in one place as well. This is for our ATO. I have a Lowe's bucket back there filled with our RO water, or top off water. I did have to lengthen the RO line, so I got some nice braided PVC line. Yep, it's hidden. You didn't even know that was back there, did you? So yeah, there's still quite a mess back there. I could even go as you know, as far as, you know, bunching them up and zip tying them together. But I mean, out of sight, out of mind, you know what I mean? I like this a lot. I really like this. Like, you know, everything's here. Everything's here in one place. It's better than what it was on the floor or sitting on a chair. I had everything just sitting on a chair right here, and it just looks nicer. It looks neater. And I'm thinking there's space for me to go in and out here if need be. Thinking about putting our calcium reactor in here somewhere. I'll have to map it out and see where the lines go and if I need to lengthen some lines or whatever. Whatever, you know what I mean. Alright. Well, not bad for 20 bucks. Built myself a brand new controller cabinet. I upcycled. I think I did a pretty bang on job. Let me know what you guys think. Put some comments down below what you think of it. What you would have done different. You know, I just like everybody's, you know, opinion and aspect and whatnot of things I do. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I taught someone something, and that you can take something old and turn it into something new and useful. Saltfish TV out.